Hey, Darren Stack with Century 21, the Harrelson Group here. I wanted to just go over a little bit of information with you on how we can get your home sold for top dollar and in a reasonable amount of time. There are actually three main ways that we go about doing that, and the first and the most important way is the marketing. You want to make sure that the property is marketed properly, and what I mean by that is that you're getting maximum exposure to the maximum number of buyers. More buyers will ultimately mean more potential offers for you to negotiate, let alone if multiple offers come in, potentially increasing the price of the property. So that's certainly a scenario we'd all love to be in, and making sure that your property is properly marketed to the maximum number of buyers. And by doing that, you're automatically going to go onto the MLS, and you're automatically going to go onto Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com. On top of that though, with Century 21, the Harrelson Group, and MyrtleBeachRealEstate.com, those two websites are owned by Century 21, the Harrelson Group, and they actually generate around 400 leads of potential buyers per week, which means our extensive database of buyers is giving you potential maximum exposure to those buyers as well that are in the market. On top of that, we want to make sure that we are getting it out there to every possible buyer through the right marketing and through the right channels. That could also generate more buyers, more offers, and potentially multiple offers to increase the value. So on top of that, you want to make sure that the pictures that we're taking for you are going to be high quality. Now, there are a lot of agents out there that'll take photographs of your home with a smartphone, their iPhone, their Samsung, whatever it might be. Yeah, and they may be okay quality, but you've got to remember, when a buyer goes on and starts their search, they're starting online, and their first tour of your home is going to be through the pictures. And you want to make sure that the pictures and that tour is a lasting impression, not one that's a standard impression. So make sure that you're actually having the right agent taking the right photographs with a high quality camera, or even a professional photographer to come in there and make sure that it's being exposed properly to the right buyer, so that they are getting the right feel of the home as soon as they click on the link to even view and take that first tour. Secondly though, you want to make sure you're hiring the right agent that's going to be strong enough to help negotiate the price up. Because unfortunately, the wrong agent may not be able to help you negotiate that top dollar. So you want to make sure that the agent that you hire is going to be a strong agent when it comes to negotiating to get you top dollar for your property. And third, you want to know what the pricing strategy of your property is. By that I mean, are you going to list the property close to fair market value or to what you want and be able to hold firm on the price and have buyers come up to you? By taking that strategy, you do tend to generate more potential buyers and more potential offers there. The other strategy, and both of them are fine strategies, the second strategy is listing a little bit higher, and that way you have a little bit of buffer room. Now, that pricing strategy doesn't necessarily tend to bring as many buyers, but there are buyers in both scenarios that will come up to those prices. So you want to make sure that you have the right pricing strategy for your home, and the biggest difference is going to be your time frame. Pricing it closer toward fair market value, that tends to help the property sell a little bit quicker, where the higher that you list over fair market value may actually lead to the property on the market for a little while longer. So you want to make sure to get top dollar for your property that you have an agent that is able to market the property correctly, so that you're getting maximum exposure, higher number of potential buyers that are seeing the property, let alone seeing it and getting a great impression from the photographs. You want to make sure you're having the right agent that's strong enough to negotiate that price up for you once a buyer does produce an offer. And finally, you want to make sure that the agent that you hire knows your pricing strategy and how you want to get the home sold in the time frame that you want it done. I'm Darren Stack with Century 21, the Harrelson Group. Happy to help you in any way that I possibly can. Please don't hesitate to give me a call.